Hey y'all, my name is Tierney Key, and today I'll be answering the following questions for Photography Talk Scholarship. So, the first one is, provide a concrete example of how photography has impacted your life. Well, growing up, my mom would always walk around with a film camera, capturing every moment, eating, burping, using the bathroom, you name it. So as I grew older and I look back at these pictures, I was like, wow, Mama, now why did you take that picture of me using the bathroom? Or something like that. Also, as I became a photographer, taking pictures on the sideline at high school games, when I would take pictures of somebody scoring the game-winning touchdown, being able to capture that moment of excitement and expression was overwhelming and amazing for me as a photographer and a student, because as you know, a picture is supposed to have a story behind it. So when I look back at those pictures, I'll be like, wow, this was the picture that I took of the game-winning touchdown, and that's the game we won. Like, whoo, go Bearcats. So that impacts my life and makes me feel good being able to look back at that. The second one is identify your greatest photography strength and weakness. Yes, I'm an amateur photographer right now. I would say that my biggest strength would be being a people's person. I'm very nice when it comes to working with other people, get along well, making sure that my customers are comfortable and satisfied with my service, and just so they can loosen up and smile to make the pictures the best. My weakness would have to be not taking the best pictures when I don't have the right lighting to edit them and make them the best that they could be. But of course, that's something I can work on, so I'm glad about that. So why do you deserve this scholarship? Well, financially, I've deserved this scholarship because I'm not getting my full financial aid for this semester, and I've never got financial aid from the school. In 2019, 2020, that'll be the year that I receive financial aid, but it will not be a full Pell Grant. So this scholarship will look very good and help me out. Not only will it look good on my resume or seeing that I have it, but it will help me get a better job in the photography field. So it says, where do you see yourself in 5 years, and how will this scholarship help you get to that point? Well, in 5 years, I hope I've graduated from college, and my major is broadcast and photojournalism. So while looking up at this scholarship, I read the tips to become how to become a better photographer. So I think this will improve my photography skills and help me get to where I want to be in my life, as far as photography and broadcasting wise. So that will help me get to that point. It says, how do you intend to use photography to improve the world in which we live in? As I mentioned before, for every picture has a story behind it. And when I use my photography skills, I try to capture every moment and make sure that a story is told behind it. And whether it be personal shots or shots of nature, I think that will improve and help the world, because when they see those pictures, they'll see and understand the story behind my picture, and that way it may inspire them to tell their stories, not only as an artist but just as a person writing in their everyday life or whatever it may be. I hope that impacts them. So that was the last question, but I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity